everything you will need to clean your bearings: a lint-free tea towel, isopropyl alcohol, a jam jar, a pin, some kitchen roll, speed cream, and an air duster just to blow out any little bits of grit that might be in there.
Hi folks, so Kitty here again, and it's a pretty grim morning where I am, so I'm going to spend some time cleaning my bearings. I took some bearings out of old skates and they need cleaned up before I can use them again. I was rolling outside with them about 6 months ago and then they just got abandoned and I didn't look at them, so they're in pretty bad condition and they need cleaned up. So cleaning bearings takes a bit of time, but it's really easy. So let's have a look at how it's done. So clean my bearings. First of all, I need to make sure I have bearings that I can clean, and these ones I can. These are little red shielded ones and those shields can pop off. Sometimes you can get skates and they'll come with bearings like these. These are metal, they're totally encased. You can't get those metal shields off. You're not going to be cleaning these bearings in a hurry. These are fine, they're really cheap to buy on eBay. If you stick them in your outdoor skates, you don't like cleaning bearings, you can just throw them away and replace them. Most of the bearings I use are actually Bones Reds and they look like this, and they have an open back, so they've only got a shield on one side. They're real easy to clean, there's only one shield to take off. But in this case I've got two-sided and I'm going to clean them. So I've got my bearings, they're out of my wheels. If you're not too sure how to take your bearings out of your wheels, there they are in the middle. Grab your bearing tool, is probably the easiest way. It goes in and you just pull them out. So when you've done it, you should have 16 bearings ready to go. Put them down on a tea towel, something nice and clean and lint free. And all you will need then is some isopropyl alcohol. I bought this online, it's pretty cheap, it does for ages. You'll need a jam jar, and you'll see I've got my liquid already in that, that's ready to go. I use a bit of jewellery wire because I actually thread the bearings onto it, so they're easier to pick up out of the alcohol when I'm done. You'll also need a pin to actually poke the shields off, make your life a little bit easier, and you'll need some lube for when you're finished, and this is Bones Speed Cream. That's my favourite, that's what I'm going to use. So first job is getting the shields off your bearings. So I've got my wee wonky pin, and all I'm going to do is use it on the edge and just prise the shield off the front, and then I poke it through to knock the shield off the other side. And you do that for all 16 of your bearings so that they look like this. Once they look like this, thread them onto your wire, twist the top. You're going to go into your jar of alcohol, agitate it about a bit and leave it for maybe 10 minutes. While you're leaving it, you can clean off your shield. So just grab yourself a bit of kitchen roll, wipe your shields down so there's no grime or dirt on there, and you'll be ready then to lift your bearings out of the alcohol. You'll probably find, I already did this one this morning, it's pretty grim looking, so it's no longer clear. This is bits floating in them. Those bearings were absolutely stinking this morning. And you'll end up with nice clean bearings. When your bearings are nice and clean like this, you want to make sure there's no liquid left on them. These wee guys rust quicker than you can imagine. So the nice thing about using alcohol is it's going to evaporate and dry off. Never use water to clean these. If you've been skating somewhere wet, you're probably going to want to get these wee guys out of your wheels pretty quick and get them dried off, or they'll rust, they'll seize, and you'll have problems. If you've been somewhere sandy, you can get them cleaned off, but you might find there's little bits of grit in there, or just anywhere you're skating you might get little bits of grit and dirt. So when I I'm cleaning my bearings, I also give them a spin. Make sure they sound okay. If they sound like there's anything stuck in there, a can of air duster. Got them in the pound shop, dead cheap, and you can use that just to knock out any little bits of grit that might catch those ball bearings and stop you rolling happily. So once you've got them out of your alcohol, you've given them a good swish about, all the stuff's off them, give it a quick dry with a bit of kitchen roll. So just dry them off with a little bit of kitchen roll. Make sure you do front and back, make sure they're rolling okay, get the air duster if you need to. And what you want to do then, these little guys, if you left them like this and put them back into your wheels, because they go fast, they heat up, they could seize, so we always lube them. So I've got my speed cream, and I'm only going to use 3 drops of speed cream. I'll do a drop top, side, side, in a little triangle. Get it spread about. Grab my shield, push my shield on one side, push the shield on the other side, and that's it. They're clean, they're ready to roll. It will take maybe half an hour out of your life at the most, and you'll have lovely bearings rather than spending money replacing bearings, which you don't need to do. If you absolutely hate doing this, you can always pay me to do it. I'll do it for you, that's fine. No, only joking. But grab some friends, have a bearing cleaning party, stick some Derby on TV, and the time will fly. It's good crack. It's a really easy job to do. It tends to daunt people because they don't like taking things apart, but there is nothing to be worried about. Cleaning your bearings is dead easy. Clean them, protect them. You look after them, they'll look after you. If you have any questions about cleaning bearings, please let me know. If you have any comments, let me know. The things I'm using are just what I use. You can use different lubes. There's all sorts of different speed creams out there. I like Bones Red. If you have a different technique, let me know. Could be something interesting that I don't know about, haven't tried. And otherwise, happy cleaning, and I will see you on track.